Hey there, business owners. Phil Badura here, your trusted business coach at Action Coach Business Steps. Welcome to our series on the top 20 mistakes business owners make that can kill their business. Today we're diving into mistake number 15, hiring poorly. One of the biggest pitfalls that can hold your business back. The people you hire are the backbone of your company. And getting recruitment wrong can cost you time, money, and even your reputation. But hiring isn't just about fulfilling positions. It's about strategically bringing in the right people for the right roles. And that's where a powerful tool like the DISC assessment can give you a major advantage. So, if you're ready to learn about how to avoid hiring disasters, building a high-performing team, and using DISC assessments to hire smarter, stick around with me. This episode is packed with some game-changing strategies. So let's start with a reality check. A bad hire doesn't just cost money, it affects your entire team, your customer experience, and ultimately your bottom line. Think about it. Have you ever hired someone who just didn't fit the team? Maybe they were technically skilled but didn't communicate well, or clashed with others, or struggled under pressure. If so, you already know the impact the wrong person can have. That's why hiring isn't just about skills, it's about personality, work style, and culture fit. And that's exactly why I recommend using DISC assessments in your recruitment process. Remember, if you think it's expensive to hire a professional, wait until you hire an amateur. So what is DISC and why does it matter in hiring? If you haven't used DISC before, let me give you a quick rundown. DISC is a behavioural assessment tool that helps you understand how people naturally communicate, make decisions, and work with others. It brings personalities down into 4 key categories. D is for dominance, results-driven, competitive, and direct. I is for influence, people-orientated, energetic, persuasive. S is for steadiness, reliable, patient, and team-focused. And C is compliance, so they're detail-orientated, analytical, and very structured. Every person has a unique blend of all of these traits, and knowing someone's DISC profile before you hire them can help you determine if they're the right fit for a role and for your company culture. Now let's talk about DISC assessments and how they can help you avoid hiring mistakes and find the best fit for your team. Here's how you can use it effectively in your hiring process. Number 1, identify the ideal profile for the role. Before we even start interviewing, think about the personality traits that would work best in the role that you have available. So, for example, a sales role, you probably want a high I or influence, somebody that's energetic, persuasive, and great with people. In a finance or engineering role, you likely need a high C or compliance, someone that's structured, detail-orientated, and analytical. In a customer service role, a strong S or steadiness will ensure that they're patient, empathetic, and customer-focused. Using DISC, you can match candidates to roles based on their natural strengths, not just their resume. Number 2, improve your interview process. How often do interviews rely on gut feeling? Now, that's risky. With DISC, you can ask targeted questions based on the candidate's personality type. For example, if somebody has a high D or dominance, you might ask, Tell me about a time you had to make a tough decision quickly. How did you handle it? If someone scores high in S or steadiness, you might ask, how do you handle working under pressure or managing change? This helps you see how they actually think and behave in real situations. Number 3 is to build a balanced team. Great teams aren't made up of people who are all the same. You need a mix of personality types to keep things running smoothly. If your leadership team is full of high D's, dominance, but nobody has strong C compliance traits, who's keeping track of all of the details? For example, I was working with a client who was continually complaining that their team was not as efficient or productive as they thought that they should be. The client was a high I or influence, and when we had the team complete the DISC assessments, it turned out the client had been recruiting people that they related to, and yes, they had recruited a team of high Is. As high Is, they were very social, which meant that they loved to chat and were easily distracted, resulting in low efficiency and productivity. Now, this came as a big surprise to my client, and on this discovery, they implemented a recruiting process that ensured they had a blend of all DISC styles within the team. The result was increased productivity, better customer service, and increased profits. So DISC help you create a well-rounded team where everyone plays a role to their strengths. Now that we've discovered DISC, let's put it all together into a simple, repeatable hiring strategy. So firstly, define the role clearly. Know the exact skills, personality traits, and behaviours required. Most hiring mistakes happen because the job description is vague or unrealistic. If you don't know exactly what you need, how can you expect to find the right person? Be crystal clear about the skills, the experience, and personality traits that fit your company culture. Secondly, hire for attitude, train for skill. Skills can be learned, but mindset and behaviour are harder to change. Skills can be taught, but attitude is everything. A candidate with the right mindset, strong work ethic, and willingness to learn will always outperform someone who has the technical skills but lacks passion and drive. Thirdly, use a structured hiring process. Include the DISC assessments, structured interviews, and reference checks. Flying by the seat of your pants in interviews? That's a recipe for disaster. Develop a repeatable hiring process that includes screening questions, skills assessments, and multiple interviews. And always check references. Fourthly, look beyond the resume. Assess how they work, not just where they worked before. A great resume doesn't always mean a great employee. Dig deeper. Ask behavioural questions like, tell me about a time you faced a challenge at work and how did you handle it? Their answer will reveal more about their character than just a list of past jobs ever could. And then lastly, sell your business to the right candidates. Top candidates have options. Make sure they see the value in joining your team. The best candidates have options, so why should they work for you? What makes your business an exciting place to be? If you're not attracting top talent, it might be time to improve your employer branding, your leadership, or your workplace culture. So, hiring isn't just about filling a vacancy. it's about strategically building a high-performance winning team. Recruit like you're an employer of choice. If you're not using DISC assessments yet, I highly recommend it. It's a game changer when it comes to hiring smarter, improving retention and reducing turnover, and making sure that you have the right people in the right roles. So what's your next step? If you're serious about improving your hiring strategy, let's talk. Book a free strategy session with me and we'll walk through a tailored recruitment plan using DISC to help you build a dream team. Click the link down below, schedule your call, and let's start hiring smarter. Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed, and keep building your business the right way. This is Badura, turning business dreams into reality.